We are back, bruh. And I've got some toys, right? First one being, huh? Huh? It's a nice mic. It's a really nice mic. The second thing is what you guys are sitting on right now. You can't see it, obviously, because you're sitting on it, but it's a gimbal, right? So now steady, focus, steady in-frame shots every time. Level shots, too. So not only am I dialing up the quality of the audio with this mic, but I also got better recording. Super, super cool. Today is shoulders. No, we're starting over. Beginning. And we're going back to the usual push-pull legs. Now, bro, what am I talking about? Restart. Going back to my usual chest, back, arms, legs split. Bro split. The reason I'm doing that is because that was the most fun for me. That's the one I got the most progress doing. And why would I change that up? I do need shoulders, so I'm going to throw shoulders in there so I can do those also. So it'll be a little back, or chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs. And then I'm going to repeat that cycle. So today is chest, not shoulders. I don't know what's going on with my speech right now. I haven't done this in a little bit. You haven't seen me in a little while. I haven't had an upload in a really good minute. That's because I just wasn't going to the gym. I guess my excuse, whether it's valid or not, I've come to terms with it being valid because I don't really have a choice at this point. But I hit the 405 deadlift, and if you saw any of my other videos, you kind of saw that kind of tapered down from there. I hurt something in my shoulder, and then it just got worse and worse and worse. It was in like my collarbone, and then somewhere in my rib. It was hard to breathe. But I think I did it from benching before that, because I was testing all my maxes in one day to see where I was after the show. But I didn't allow my body to fully recover. Like, I didn't prioritize recovery in that time frame. So I ended up just hurting myself, pushing myself that hard before letting myself recover. So then that kind of sucked. Went to the doctors. Before they really figured it out, I was at work one day and I twisted funny. Something popped down in there. All of a sudden I could breathe. I could move. Everything felt better. I was like, oh, sweet. I'm fixed. So I go to the gym, I think the following day, either that day or the following day. And I was doing dips and pull-ups. I think I was just trying to go light and have like a calisthenic day or whatever. And on the pull-ups, I pulled something in my trap. It was like upper trap, kind of on my neck area. Did not feel good. Ended up stopping, threw me out again. Then I went on vacation, see my family and whatnot. So that kept me pretty busy. And I went to the gym a few times on vacation, and I did stuff every now and again. Not enough to say that I was going to the gym, though. Not anywhere near, because it was just a few days every now and again. But I feel like I'm in a good place now. I went to the gym with Maya 2 days ago and did legs, and that felt really, really good. I was weak, but it felt really, really, really good. And I went on a run with one of my friends yesterday. sucked. I was breathing so hard, like literally my heart was pounding so hard that I thought it was about to jump out of my chest. I didn't have my watch on, so I don't know what my heart rate was, but man, it was through the roof. Like, it was bad. I ran a lot more than I thought I was going to be able to, but man, it was hard. So that's another thing I'm going to be working on, is my overall health. So cardio, stretching, and then for bodybuilding, shoulders, lower back, hamstrings, and posing. So yeah, leg days are going to be pretty much hamstring focused. Still going to hit quads, but bulk of it's going to be hamstring. Back day, I'm going to throw in some, back extensions and stuff. Show a whole shoulder day to itself, because those need a lot of improvement. But I'm going to, I don't know. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work out yet. I'm going to just kind of play it by how things work out and how it feels. I'm going to take you guys along with me and record it all, because I'm going to start doing that again, and I enjoy doing that. Also, I'm working on my personal trainer certification, so I'm going to try making short form content that's more informative. This is just kind of more so just to see what my daily life is like, but I'm going to try and make some short form content that's more informative. That way I can provide more value that way. Let's see what else is there. Like I said earlier, I'm going to try and prioritize my cardio. So what I was thinking of doing is doing like weights one day, cardio the next day, kind of like an on-off thing, just because I don't have much time in a day. I've got more than I did because now I'm only working one job instead of two, but still, I gain an extra 4 hours in my 24-hour period. 2 of those is going to sleep, so I can actually get good sleep. The other 2 is going to my personal trainer classes. So, yeah, that time is already, I don't know what the word would be. The time is already accounted for, I guess. So, got the classic chicken and rice. After I eat this, I'll be at like, I don't know. I tracked my calories today, and I'm at somewhere around 3,000 after this meal. And then I got pot roast for dinner, which I'm going to have that with some more rice for extra carbs. So yeah. I'll see you guys at the gym for chest. Okay. There was a lot of people in the gym, so I just started lifting. Didn't bother recording because I didn't feel like trying to, there's a lot of people. But now it's cleared out pretty good, so I've got this back up. All I really ended up doing was some incline barbell with a plate on either side. It felt pretty good until it didn't. Then I tried some incline dumbbell. That didn't really feel too good either. And then I did some of the chest press machine, but I felt way off on that. So now we landed on the Smith machine, which feels pretty good so far. So we're going to do a few sets of this, maybe jump back to incline, but probably go to some sort of fly after this.
All right, I'm gonna do the same thing. Just gonna add 10 pounds. 10 pounds on each side. All right, same thing, same weight, hopefully more reps, but we got 9 last time, so we're aiming for 10. Fuck. Stupid. What was that, 8? I almost got stuck there for a second. Missed the re-rack. Oh. I hope I never get trapped under 130 pounds and get stuck. That's sad. All right. Let's finish this off. We got 2. Shit. All right. I think it's time for like a fly or something. This is feeling good though. I might just do one more of these, not even gonna lie. Hasn't felt too bad. All right, gotta get this up. All right, same weight as the last sets. It's honestly just doing the same thing, seeing how much we can push, how many reps we can get. I just realized how quiet I was talking. Bro, I need to talk louder. I don't even know. I'm sure the mic picked it up, but it's probably not that loud, honestly. I got act like I'm talking to somebody versus just talking to myself, because if I'm talking to myself, I'm going to talk quiet. But if I'm talking to somebody else, obviously the conversation is going to be louder. So I might have just screwed the last few audios or clips for audio, but whatever. I'm just here to lift, not to be a video maker. Oh, that was on 5? Shit. What? Drop set. Just took the 10s off. So back down to 110. I don't even know how much that was. Shit. All right, time for some flies. I think that's enough. All right, bro. I don't know if this music is loud or not, but there's step class or whatever going on. So sorry if you can't hear me. But we're on the pec deck. Got 130. It's feeling pretty good, not even gonna lie. So I was gonna go do cables, but somebody's doing pull-ups on the cable area. So I figured I'd just come to here. I would like to get some low to high action, though I feel like that would be pretty beneficial for me right now anyways. But enough talking. Something popped in my mid back, but it felt good. It was like a releasing pop, not a bad pop. I don't know. One like this, it went. So felt good. Probably gonna keep the same weight going. Oh shoot, it was 140, not 130. The little knob was turned. I didn't even see that. Dropped it to 120, I guess. It says 110, but the little knob has added an extra 10 pounds. All right. Let's try out these new camera settings. Yeah, all right. This feels pretty cool. Yeah, chest. I ended up not doing anything else because as I was wandering around trying to find, whoa, can you see that? As I was wandering around trying to find what to do next, because the same guy was doing pull-ups on the flies, I was like, man, I feel really good and really pumped, and I don't know if I want to do anything else. Like, I don't think I need to do anything else either. And so, that being said, I was just like, I'm not going to push it. I feel really good right now. Both pecs feel even. My collarbone doesn't hurt. So, and I feel pumped like all around, dude. So I don't want to push that. I don't want to hurt that. Especially because I'm just now getting back into it. So I'm going to run through some mandatories. First things first. Get the front relaxed. Just a brief because it's not back day. Just hit a rear double by. Save the actual back poses for back day. Feels good, bro. It's crazy how lean I still am. That's really cool. I think that's a complete chest day. So that means time to go home and chow down on some pot roast. Ugh. And then tomorrow, back. Anyways.